let's pick a card from my addiction recovery. And you can use this for any addiction, but this is specifically for people who have addiction to a toxic relationship. But you can totally use these for any addiction. They're actually for regular addictions. Okay. Reflect on a failure you experienced during your addiction recovery process and how it helped you grow. So what is something you feel you failed at? And how did it make you grow? I want you to think about that. Maybe you failed at, for me, it was, I felt like I failed at being a good mother. But in the end, I actually was a great mother because I took my children out of that situation. I stood in front of him and I said, you know, if you want to hit someone, hit me. I stepped in the way and he said, move. And I said, no. And he said, move. And I said, no. And I said, if you want to hit someone, hit me. Hit me, you effing coward. And I told my son to go to his room. So sure, I may feel like I failed as a mother to even be in that situation, but reflecting back, I grew a lot from that situation. I learned a lot from that situation. So think about it. All of our failures teach us something. If we win, we don't really learn anything. But if we have issues, if we have failures, if we have mistakes, then those are just chances to learn something, to move on. So let it reflect. If you drank beer, what is a failure that you experienced during your addiction recovery process? Maybe you went back. Maybe, you know, you tried to do it cold turkey and you went back. Where I have detached from so many things in my life. I have beaten addiction over and over and over again. And let me tell you, cold turkey is not the way to go. You want to detach slowly, and that includes with people. You kind of pull away. You stop going over there so much. For me, my husband went and lived in his semi-truck, and that I started to gently detach slowly. Or you can, you know, drink less. If you drink 20 beers a day, try to drink one less every day until you can get used to it. Because our body does not like, you know, cold turkey. Because it will put it into shock. Like, oh my God, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Have you ever had that happen where your narcissistic person isn't home and you're kind of like, you hate this person, but you're craving them and you're like, oh my God, where are they? Where are they? I just want them back. I want them back. I need them. I need them. I need them. They're like a drug. That's because they are. They are your drug. When they give you breadcrumbs of love, they're getting you addicted to them. They bring you so low with those comments of, you're so ugly, you're a POS, you're a this, you're a that, you're so lazy, you're fat, you're disgusting, this and that takes a toll on you. Maybe your failure you experienced in your addiction with this narcissistic person is you believed them. I looked in the mirror and I believed I was the ugliest, POS, fat, disgusting thing in the world. That's a failure that I had to experience, and you know, it helped me grow. It helped me realize that these insults were just him bringing me so low so that he could give me that little love bomb, and instead of going from about 50% where you should be in a healthy relationship at the least, from 0 to 100 in like minutes. Because all of a sudden, now they love you. They bought you this gift. Now you're the world. Now, you know. And you just think everybody has bad days. You make excuses. You gaslight yourself just like the bottle. But I need to drink. What if I die? Blah, 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 blah. I need that cigarette. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're just telling yourself you need it. You don't need it. You want it. And you can't just go cold turkey, my loves. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me here and on YouTube, because don't forget TikTok might be banned. I don't know how that's going to work with President Trump now taking over. But anyway, if you like this, please make sure you let me know that you like these cards. I bought these cards for you guys. I think they were like $30. If you want me to leave you an Amazon link where I got them, I totally will. But yeah, I'm going to start doing these cards. And I'm not going to be on camera as much because I just don't like it. Like I told you, my ex told me how ugly I was and how disgusting I was. And it's not because I was ugly, because I am I'm in a lot of these groups, and a lot of women reach out to me and they're like, he called me this and he called me that and I'm trash and I'm a POS and I'm ugly. And I'm like, take one look at her and I'm like, honey, you are not ugly. You are not ugly at all. They tell you you're ugly. They tell you you're fat. They tell you you're disgusting, because then some reason you just look at yourself, and if they know that there's something you hate about yourself, maybe you have a pimple and they feed on it, or you have a wrinkle that you hate, or a scar, or stretch marks, or whatever, they feed on it, and they're like, they know it bothers you. Let's say you have big ears, or you feel your ears are too big for your head. All right, let's just go with that. And this person is like, oh, look at you, Dumbo, and making it so terribly horrible. Or there was this person who wrote to me, he was a military person, and he said that his wife would feed on the fact that he had murdered people in the war, not because he wanted to, but because he was in the war, and she would feed on that and be like, look at you, you're disgusting, blah, 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 because she knew he had all this guilt. He had all this guilt from, what he had done, because he had no choice, because he was in the Army or the Navy, or, I'm so sorry, I don't remember, but he was in the military. I think it was the Army, or maybe the Marines. I don't think it was the Air Force. Anyways, besides the point. She was just making, taking that and making it bigger. You feel guilty, so I'm going to feed on that. I'm going to escalate that. I'm going to make it bigger. And be like, oh, you have this problem that you feel guilty for shooting someone, so I'm going to call you a murderer. I'm going to feed on that. I'm going to make you feel 10 times worse. They do that to bring you so low, to give you that love bomb, and then boom, you're addicted and you're hooked. Ooh. And you feel like you deserve it just because they make you feel that way and you already feel guilty. Or you're like, yeah, I do have really big ears. I really do hate that about myself, and then you sit in the mirror and you say those things back to them, and they go over and over in your head, them saying those horrible things to you, and it doesn't make it true. It makes it something they know bothers you, so they just escalate that to control you. All right? Don't forget to leave me your comments. Like, follow, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you so much for all of your donations. And if you want to donate to my channel, it is in the Linktree link in the description or in my bio if you're at TikTok. And bye. Namaste.